We have our storm trackers out. I know Val is out west.
Yeah, and they're all out there right now. By the way, yeah, 2019, many more areas were impacted with all the flooding. That was kind of a smaller area, but like Lake Tinkler right now is 30 feet above. You can't even have a lake. Over 30 feet above average right
now. Is that the
that
lake?
was that was where Magic Man went. I remember he was at a place there, but we saw a picture of it just from the other day. And 30 feet above, it's kind of a mess right there.
Yeah,
so,
it's horrible. Yeah. So, they had about a foot of rain in the Muskogee area, and that's the river basin that goes into Eufaula and Tinkler and all those lakes over there. So they're all at flood stage. And then on the western side of the state, let's get a Valcastro shot. Trackers are out. There is a watershed lake out in Hammond. That's in western Oklahoma. The concrete thing sticking up on the right that looks like something out of Star Wars, that is the overflow. Basically, when the water gets too high, it goes down that. That's green grass, at least growing in the bottom of the lake. There's no water in there.
Oh, no. So are they going to get some?
Well, and that area did have some rain, had about a ½ inch the other night, but just not enough. So drought continues to rage on for our friends out west. I know, western Oklahoma, you need it. At least you had a little bit of rain the other night. That's short-term relief. That will help you some, but man, not good. But notice what that rain did for us a couple of days ago. Kind of greening up a little bit, all right? I know it's better than going in the other way, okay? All right, let's go to Links 1, dry line, way out here in the Panhandle. We're getting clouds coming off the dry line, but we are very warm at a level of the atmosphere, and that's that cap or that lid in place. So we'll see what happens. We might get a couple of showers and storms to develop. We've got storms and severe weather and tornado warnings now going off from Kansas into Nebraska and points north. But for Oklahoma, there's Marty, there's Val, there's Tom. These showers are bubbling up. Now, can they overcome the cap? It's a low chance, okay? But if they can develop, they would be strong and severe. That includes even back out in the Panhandle coming into northwestern Oklahoma. But the chance for storms is really, really low. Marty's up there. We'll watch that through this evening. Here in Oklahoma City, part of our Pike Pass Skycam network, our National Cowboy Cam, looking good. 88 degrees. It's been hot, but our heat index, not bad. It only feels like 90. Remember a couple of days ago when our dew points were in the mid-70s? Those have come down. So we've dried out a little bit, okay? Dew points right now are running in the low to mid-60s. Upper 80s, low 90s. It's 90 in Kingfisher, 92 in Chickasha. How about a 90 down in Moore and Norman? How about 90 out in Arnett and 98? Wow, there you go, in Altus, and it is hot there. South wind, these are live wind gusts. You can see the wind direction here. It's a south wind blowing to the north at about 20 to 30 miles per hour. The main jet is west, and it continues to stay there. We have an upper storm in the southeast. See this big upper low? And it's actually moving west, and it is stronger than this. So that wind's out, keeps the jet just west of Oklahoma. Tomorrow, we're going to have flow jet stream winds kind of overhead. They're going to be fairly weak, so we'll have more storms tomorrow. But we're also going to have a cool front moving in the state tomorrow, so more on that coming up. All right, so this evening, some of the model data breaking out storms out here. This one is not until we get like to 10 o'clock or really like midnight to 1 to 2 o'clock in the morning. It does break out some storms across western and northern Oklahoma into the overnight hours. Those would produce a little wind and a little hail. And then we might get a little bit better chance for thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening in northern down into central and eventually moving into southern Oklahoma. And these would be some pretty big storms, large hail, damaging winds with those. All right, some of the data says, yes, this happens. Some of the other data says, we get a couple of storms, but the cap or the lid wins out. So we're going to have to watch that carefully tomorrow. All right, so if storms develop this evening, western Oklahoma, a little bit of wind, a little bit of hail out there, the chance of that, less than 10%, okay? Now, overnight tonight from midnight on, starting in the west, we might get a complex of some showers and storms in here. Right now, no more than a 30 to 40% chance, and if we can get storms to go overnight, they would be strong, maybe severe, producing a little wind and a little hail. Lows tonight, 60s in the northwest, behind the cool front, finally moves in, 70s elsewhere. For tomorrow, back up into the mid-80s in the northwest, so cooler there behind that cool front, upper 80s to low 90s south and east of the front. And tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening, we'll do a 30 to 40% chance for scattered showers and thunderstorms. Some of these storms tomorrow, if they get going, yes, strong to severe, some large hail, damaging winds, heavy rain. That would include Oklahoma City. Nothing going on out west. And some of the hail sizes up to possibly some golf ball size hails. Yeah, all right, so there you go. Next cool front tomorrow cools us off a big whopping 2 degrees, down to an 88 on Saturday. Slight chance for showers and storms Sunday. A little cooler Monday. Here comes that heat next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week. And then, in about 9 days, a stronger front coming on in. Looking forward to that.